Amina, do you hear that? It was our last full day in Borovoye, and we were determined to make the most of it. Amina worked her magic and lined up a driver to help us cover some ground. He wanted to show us a lookout, and I was honestly impressed with how far we were making it, until the car just couldn't conquer the hill. So while he figured things out, we took it as a sign to slow down and enjoy the peace and quiet. Wait, Amina, do you hear that? Exactly. It's so quiet.
Yeah.
There was a moment when I wasn't sure that we would make it out, but we did, and we ended up in a nearby village at a reindeer farm. Thanks to our driver's local connection, we were invited to observe these majestic animals. While interactions were limited, the focus here is on their well-being and letting them roam freely in their natural environment. Tough crowd here today. After watching the workers deliver hay on a horse-drawn sleigh, I knew I had to try it for myself. I gave my best Canadian smile, Amina worked her magic, and just like that, we were off for a ride. Living in Astana, I don't get a lot of quality time with nature, so getting up close with some animals totally filled my cup. I'm a huge animal lover, so this was basically my version of therapy. Honestly, I had no clue where we were until Amina translated that our driver was taking us to a popular spot. Apparently in the summer, this is the place to be, right on this big lake. And one day this will all be a city.
Yes, like mini city.
But for now, just us, a giant statue, and the biting cold steppe winds. Totally worth it. Next, we found ourselves at Santa's residence. Not gonna lie, it felt pretty cheesy at first. Then, there he was. I'm telling you, this was the real Santa Claus. We couldn't communicate in words because I don't speak Santa, but he had the most magical twinkle in his eye and gave the warmest hug. It turns out reindeer bums don't, in fact, jingle when they jiggle. Disappointing, right? I also couldn't quite shake the feeling that these reindeer weren't living their best lives. After driving us around town for a bit, killing some time before our train, our driver dropped us off at a local place for a bite. Cheap prices and half the menu didn't exist, but the waitress was a true gem and ran to the supermarket to serve us something. Arriving at the train station felt like going back in time. It was much different than the new modern terminal in Astana.
Perfect place.
Yeah.
Stinky trains.
We lucked out and scored the bottom bunks, sharing a cozy iftar dinner. Amina breaking her fast, me enjoying the feast. With full bellies, a warm train, the gentle rock of the tracks had me drifting off to sleep in no time. We got back into Astana late Monday night. It was cold, chaotic, and nearly impossible to get a ride. Eventually, we made it back home around 11 p.m., a little grumpy and sleepy. It was back to reality and school the next morning, but with a full heart.